How to cheat at chess. Welcome to Mark and Pete. Here's a thought.
Bad move. If you cheat at chess, you'll cause great stress as your opponent's pieces disappear. But when you eventually confess, you'll end with less and have a very checkered career. Yes, it seems as though a top chess player accused of cheating has insisted he is not going to back down after making these comments during the scandal that has really ripped through the entire chess world. Now, what has happened? Yes, basically, the investigation has claimed that it's likely that Hans Niemann cheated in more than 100 games online. Now, the fact of the matter is that the 19-year-old American rising star has already been accused of cheating by the world champion Magnus Carlsen. Now, of course, the thing here is it's proving it. How do you really prove that somebody has cheated? Clergyman Pete, I ask you, this is a very important sport to many, a game of minds, a battle of the minds, and yet there is the potential of cheating. Some skullduggery is going on.
Yes, I'm interested by this because it's one of those games where, just looking at it at the surface, what sort of game it is, it's not a game I'm really that familiar with, other than the basic moves. I don't play it, but it seems like it's one that you couldn't cheat at. Just looking at it, how do you cheat at it? So obviously there must be a way if this man's been accused of it by his opponent and it's not just being laughed at a court, then there must be a way. But yes, it is seen as sort of the top intellectual game, isn't it? Just generally in common culture, whether it is or not, it's seen as that. So I think it is important in that if someone can cheat at that, then it's sort of makes you call everything into question, doesn't it? But is he cheating? Is he doing it?
Well, some people have accused him of using technology, earpieces, etc. Some people have said that he's getting signals from another source. But this hasn't really sort of ended just with him. There have been in the past toilet gates where chess players were faced with scandals where they would go off to the toilet, find some mechanisms of having some guidance on the game, and this caused a scandal. This isn't the first time that it's happened. But hey, folks, look, I mean, this isn't just simply at that level. I remember when I was at school, and you
were in the chess club. In our school.
Yes,
so you then? I thought that was an innocent pastime, but actually you were cheating the whole time. Is that right?
No, I can assure you, I was not cheating, and I could be victims of some of the following tactics. Yes, so technology wasn't really the thing to blame here. What typically used to happen was you'd turn up at a particular venue and you'd have home and away. We would always have classic chess pieces, as you would probably identify. For those who wanted to cheat, I remember turning up at one school, which I will not mention in case I get liable. Okay. But basically what they did was they put this rather unusual sculpted chess set in front of you, which was unknown to any man or beast, to try and confuse you right from the outset. And we didn't know what they were going to present, thinking it was going to be a classic chess piece, but you couldn't distinguish a rook from a pawn. And it became very difficult. That was one technique. The other technique, which unfortunately some nasty children and teachers would do, is that you would be sitting there studiously studying your game, tense on the board, and the teacher would go behind your back and give guidance to your opponent. Nasty little things, not a good thing. I would not encourage it. The other thing is if you were in a timed match, you'd end up with the stickiest time clock imaginable. Meaning that for some reason it wouldn't clock off, and of course that would mean that you could run out of time. So there were lots of skullduggery going on here.
In these modern times that we're in now with IT, the sort of technology that's around, surely if he's cheating, the sort of thing that he could be doing is. I mean, I can't see how. I don't know how he could do it, but couldn't he somehow have some sort of computing device because computers play chess.
Oh yes,
so
completely.
Presumably it would help him if he had a some sort of camera hidden about him, which put the moves, put the positions on the board into a computer program, because that could predict all the possible moves.
Well,
and then
of course
it makes him easier for him because he's just selecting from certain moves rather than having to think from scratch. That's just me. I don't even know if that's possible. I've heard of programs that can do that, but not for cheating. That was for playing. So I wondered if that could be what's happening.
Most people will be familiar with this sport, which is many world champions have tried to battle against computers and have lost. This is something where really the mind of the computer is more magnificent than the human brain. But the point
so it
is,
could be that.
The point I'm saying is that to have a computer certainly with the capacity in his own palm or somewhere secreted amongst him would be very difficult. I think there's other ways here. Now, of course, let's take a bit of a step back here. He hasn't actually been proven to have been guilty. He's been accused of being guilty.
Yes.
And is it that maybe the current world champion or others are just thinking, my goodness, this guy's too good? I don't know. I mean, all I'll say is that it's look, cheating is not good, and it's best to for your own moral standing and integrity to win with fair play. Now, the interesting thing is, as you quite rightly say, is that chess has so many multiple moves, it's almost incalculable. I know it's a traditional game. It seems implausible that anyone could cheat. But actually, I think that the thing to note here is that it is a battle of the minds. And I don't see how he could possibly cheat if he's gone through a scanner or if he's gone through some kind of personal scrutiny. And even if he was to do it online, really, at the end of the day, at some point he's bound to be caught out. But what I do find it rather difficult to come to terms with is that this is bringing the whole game into sort of disrepute. We've seen this again with other sports, physical sports, whether it be cycling or many other sports, etc., where other things have enhanced people's performance. This is not great. Now, obviously, in this particular case, it's likely that it's technology that's assisting him. Not that we're saying that it is, but it could do. We all know that computers can outsmart a human brain. But I just think here, close and repeat, my question to you is this. If he is cheating, what should be his next move?
Oh, well, you see, the thing is, I would say that if he is cheating and he's found out, what he should do is, this has obviously been very useful to him, he should market the method that he's using and sell it to people.
Yes, be open in your cheating. Yes.
Yeah, well, I think, why don't you then, you say computers are better, but what about the combination of computer and human together? You could have those competitions.
Yes. Well, that's it.
I guess you could call it cyborg chess.
Yeah.
It's a whole new sport, and you heard it here first.
Yeah.
Mark and Pete, exclusive. Except the only problem is it doesn't actually exist yet. Maybe it will in the future. So that's the cheating problems in chess. Is it actually happening? It's yet to be ascertained, I think. But let us know your favourite cheating moments. Hey, we could get the listeners to write in. We always like you to write in with comments, but admit maybe it's not chess. But what games have you cheated at, and what's your best cheating move? We'd love to hear from you, because we always need to cheat at games in order to win. So let us know. But for now, to do that, you go to markandpete.com. Make sure you're subscribed. But TTFN, bye. See you next time. From Mark and Pete, it's farewell.